Hi, everybody. I'm Janet from the Institute for the Study of Conflict Transformation, and I wanted to make this video to help members learn about how to access your member profile, to make changes to it if you want to also make some decisions about what you want to share with the public and what you want to keep private. And so I'm going to show you how to do that and navigate on this website. So here we are at the Institute's website. You'll see here, and you'll see a section for login if you're not currently logged in, and you would go ahead and click that. Add your password. If you don't know your password, you can click the Forgot Password button. It will help you get there. If you click Remember Me, it will help you save you a step for logging in the next time you come back. So you go ahead. I'm going to say I'm not a robot, and I'm going to log in. And now over here, instead of the login button, I have this little green character icon, and that is how you access sort of your profile information. So if I click on that now, I see my name here, and I see view profile, change password, and log out. I want to also say that if you attempt to sign in and it says you don't have an account, if you have multiple email addresses, you might try a different email address. We encourage people to use one email address for logging in and not making two accounts. If you have questions about that, let me know. But once you are logged in and you found your email, if you want to make some changes to your profile, you can click the View Profile button. And here you will see your basic information about your profile, your name, and your picture that's up there, and all these different things here. If you want to edit this, you go ahead and click Edit. You can add things here that aren't here. So maybe I want my title to be Ms. and a place for your full name. So if we're ever making a certificate for you or something, we would use that. Your organization, your pronouns, your phone numbers, all of those kind of things are on this list. One of the things I want to highlight as toward the bottom, there's some places for you to include things that would show up on your member profile. So you can add a picture here. If you click on this remove or change or add, if there's not one there, it would say add. You can upload something from your computer. So you have a photo of yourself that will show up on the member page. And you also have a space to write a short bio, share a little bit about yourself. When you have made all the changes you want, you can go ahead and click Save. All right, so the next part to look at is really this idea of privacy. So privacy lets you mark what kind of things you want anybody to be able to see, members only to be able to see, and things you want people not to have access to. So if you want to make changes to this, you click Edit Profile. You need to make sure this box is checked, that your profile can show up for others if you want your profile to be in the directory. But you can choose what you want to include there. I encourage you to include at least your name, your country, if you have any contact information you're willing to share, your photo, and your bio. We've recently had you can decide what kind of things you want then for just members. So for me, I'm okay with members having my phone number, but I prefer not to make that available to the public. That's my personal cell phone number, so not my work number. Some other ones that might be relevant is like your street address or your mailing address, if you want that public or not, your website, and all those kind of things. But I do encourage you to include your photo and bio on this sharing to anyone. So that way, if people are searching for a mediator, they can find you on the membership page. If you make any changes here, you would go ahead and click Save. Otherwise, you can click Cancel. All right, so it's going a little slow here. Okay, so now it shows me what we're looking at. The world, just members, or no, just administrators and yourself. There's a number of other things here we can click through, including your email subscriptions. If you would like to make some preferences about what kind of things you have, you get emails for. You can see what events you've registered for in the past, which ones are upcoming, how much they cost, what's your status, any invoices or payments that you've had, if there's things that you owe and how much is that, as well as any donations you've made. And when you're done with any of the sections, or when you're in any of the sections, edit profile is the way to make changes. And you can make changes this way, and be sure to save when you're done with those so that those get noted. Some of the other things in here you can also think about is there are places in your profile for what kind of groups you might want to be connected with, or what kind of ways you want to connect and learn. So if there are things around that you want to select, we're trying to use those more. We haven't been using them a whole lot, but those are available to you. So from here, we can go to our member directory. So if you're ever interested in finding a fellow mediator or someone who's connected with the Institute, this is the place where we are. So as you can see, if folks have a picture, there is a picture there as well as a space for their bio. It shares if they are a certified mediator, what year they were certified, as well as their name and country. If you really just want to find out who the current board members are, you can click that button there and it will show you a list of all of our current board members. And that would be one that's sort of like a pre-designed search. Same with certified mediators, you can do that. But if you want to do your own search, you can search here in this box if you're looking for a specific person. You can also do an advanced search and say, I just want to find people from a certain country. And so I want to see all the mediators from France, and then do a search, and it will pull up the French mediators who are members. So I think that's the overview. Of course, if you have any questions, if you have any issues with your accessing your membership, feel free to reach out to Lydia or myself, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks a lot.